Hi guys! So do you remember resizing your jeans last week into shorts? Well, what a crying shame that we have all of this denim left over. So today, let's make a cute bow cuff out of denim. It's super easy, super fast, and most importantly, very little sewing. The first thing you need to do is straighten out the pant leg so you can cut a straight line. Cut out a strip about 1 inch wide. You might need 2 or more strips, but I have a pile here just in case. And now take a really thick piece of thread, preferably Topstitching thread, and create a running stitch about 1/2 inch apart. If you don't know what a running stitch is, it basically just means going up and down with your needle through the fabric about 1/2 inch apart. When you have created about 2 stitches, slip in a purl every now and then, and continue with the running stitch. Definitely remember to slip in the bead every 2 or 3 stitches and then continue. The result should end up looking like this. Now here's a quick note, if you run out of fabric, be sure that the fold is facing upwards. Take another strip and fold it downwards and jab the needle through. See how they both ended up blending together without doing any extra stitches? Yep, so whenever you can, be Captain Save a Stitch. Now just clean up the excess by snipping it off. When you get to the length of your happiness, go ahead and cut off the extra fabric and be sure to keep the thread intact. If you want, you can just make a cuff like this and call it a day, but if you don't want, we can go ahead and move on. Okay, next cut out a square about 2.5 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. This will vary depending on the size of your wrist. You'll want to cut little slits at the corner of the square for gluing. Ah, beware gelato bees! Gelato, you're so silly. Okay, so I'm using a bit of E6000 glue, but hot glue gun would work or any type of fabric glue. Because of the slits, it's easier to fold down the one edge. Dabble a bit of glue on it and fold it downwards. Next, snip off the corner so when the little piece gets cut off, it looks kind of like a triangle. Fold down the other edge and repeat the same steps. See how nice the edges look after you have cut off the triangles? You might want to reinforce it with some glue just in case and continue on with the other 2 sides. Now you have a nice clean base for your bow. Okay, go ahead and fold it forward in half and then bring the top flap down. Next, bring the bottom flap down. Take some thread and stitch it together so it will keep its shape. Next, re-thread the thread that you left on the piece from earlier and sew that onto the side of the bow. On the other side of the bracelet, you can either add a snap or a button or a hook and eye, whichever will be easiest for you to put on the bracelet. And that's pretty much it. You can just snap it on and wear it loud and proud. I hope that was a fun tutorial for you guys. Be sure to check out my last video and of course rock on, fashionistas!